What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, fam. We are back with another video.
Indeed we are. I am Tuesday. This is my wife. Her name is Wavy. Hey, C6. This is the Wifey and Wifey podcast. We be in this thing. Y'all know how we do. If you don't know how we do, I don't know how you got here.
Episode
Welcome.
29.
Indeed it is.
That's how old I am, guys.
I was once 29.
Can't wait.
Back in the day.
Last year.
Yeah, I guess so.
For almost the whole year last year. You were 29 almost all of 2020. Your birthday's at the end of the year.
I never really thought about it like that.
Yep.
It's a lot to take in. I've been 30 most of this year, but I'm about to be 31.
You have been 30 most of the year. It's okay. And I'm turning 30 next year.
Shits.
We having the dirty 30. We having the 30. I told my mama she could come through too. Twerk a little something.
If you're 30 and you've had a dirty 30, let us know down below what you did. My dirty 30 was during the pandemic.
It's unfortunate. We did have a little kickback though.
Yeah.
Everybody could have got COVID. We did it anyway. Sorry guys. We aren't all perfect.
Not at all. Okay.
I'm honest about who I am and my own flaws.
Yeah.
But I'm vaccinated now, baby. Got my tracking chip. Let's go. Let's go.
If you've got a tracking chip, comment down below.
Did you look at that Facebook video I sent you?
I don't think so. No.
About the vaccine?
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in?
I don't trust the vaccine. Got him. Not all the anti-vaxxers are here. Fuck you. You the reason that we stuck in the house. I hope your food is always cold at every restaurant you eat at. I hope that every show you do, the mic keep getting feedback. I hope you stub your toe and even know you put the lotion on the second you outside, you get it as your fucking kneecap. I hope your breath stinks. Oh, yeah. And everybody that you hate is in your messages telling you less link. Oh, yeah. You ain't the center of attention. Intelligence ain't your specialty. I'm begging you desperately, just think. Please pull your head out your ass. You ain't important enough to get a microchip, dog. Please pull your head out your ass. You paranoia manifest to getting my folks sick, dog. Please pull your head out your ass. We trying to live. You ain't giving all us a perspective you trying to give. A couple Google searches to show you being foolish. I know you gotta be clueless for talking the way you did. Please pull your head out your ass and go get the shot. That's it. There's nothing else to this. Please pull your head out your ass and stay in the house.
Funny.
Yeah. We'll add in the video for y'all to see.
Yes, we will. We can do that.
Yeah.
It's pretty hilarious. And however y'all feel about what we post, y'all can fight me. As usual.
Always.
And I'm gonna get a shirt. Merch alert. Y'all can fight me. Anyway, y'all already know what we here for. I already told y'all it's episode 29, and if there's an episode number, y'all know it gotta be the podcast.
Indeed.
We got a banger for y'all today.
Always.
Because that's what we do here.
Yeah, we have.
I'm not giving y'all no slack content. We can't do it. Always gotta be straight facts, straight fire. Because we love y'all. And we want y'all to be the best y'all can be. Nobody else. Just you.
I just want to point out, it's getting later and like my energy is, and hers is just like straight fire. And I'm just like, yep.
This is because I'm a night owl. And
I'm just
she's going to wake up in 4 hours ready to go with her day. And I'm going to go to sleep in 3. And I'm going to have a great evening. I'm folding clothes and stuff. I'm not going to put any of it up because she's going to be in bed. She's going to put it up tomorrow. But I fold it all because she hates folding. Because I love her. Mwah.
Yeah.
Podcast time. Let's go.
Let's get into it, y'all, so I can go to bed.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another wonderful preschool Sunday with Wifey and Wifey. I am Wavy, and this is Baby Say Hello with Energy.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tuesday, and I am not a night owl, and it's 11 at night. 10:30, really. It might as well be 11. I am tired.
Close
That's
enough.
okay, though. I love you guys, and welcome to our podcast. The name is Wifey and Wifey. The game is running our mouthies. And I know no one likes when I do that rhyme, but you're going to hear it again. I'm sorry. Remember, check us out on YouTube. We be in here. That's all I got.
Doing the damn thing.
Yeah. Wavy's kind of on one tonight, so this is going to be a good video. We have an interesting topic today, and that is unrealistic expectations in a relationship. Go get a pen, go get a notepad, bring up a chair, share this with a friend, because a lot of you have unrealistic expectations.
And that's why your ass still single.
I didn't want to say it, but yes.
But I will.
That's why you're still single. And if you're not single, that's why, yeah. I don't want to say you're ruining your relationship, but it's probably a little tense, isn't it? Y'all arguing a lot. That's probably why. But before we do, hey babes, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Yeah, you're living your good life.
I am living a good life. Savage J starts school tomorrow.
Indeed,
so
she does.
Bet the teacher gonna help us out with some of that listening skills or something. I don't know.
If not, I've already gotten gifts picked out for her teacher to just.
Y'all know we foster parents. She came to us this way, okay? We've been working on her. She has gotten better, but she needs to get more better, okay? Hopefully school will help with that. That's where we are right now. Getting her to school tomorrow, and hopefully she loves it and has the time of her life. She told me she was excited, so
yeah.
Hopefully she actually is, and she's not just capping, because that's what she do.
Oh no, she said she was really excited to go play like games and stuff with her friends, and I was like, nah.
That's a setup.
That's not
what school is.
That's not school at all.
This is America. That's not what school is.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm really excited,
chill, you know,
because I'm down from having 2 kids all day to just 1. So that's exciting. I'm trying not to be a punk tomorrow when I drop her off, but I might like shed a little thug tear.
Want me to take her? Because I ain't gonna cry at all.
No, I'll take her.
Oh. Was that you telling me how you are? Or are you gonna tell me how you are?
I'm living. Had a good day. It's Sunday, cleaning, writing.
Sunday, fun day, but they didn't have no fun today.
I had fun. I had a good time.
You know, I had a great day.
I had a good time.
But these
I was editing the podcast. I got some writing done. We had tacos from yesterday. That was really good. I had a taco for breakfast.
Oh yeah, we had a taco bar brunch yesterday because everybody was late except one of our friends. And I tried to explain CP times to him 2 times now. And both the times he was damn near right on time. So next time I'm just going to tell him a time that's an hour and a half after I tell everybody else. That way they can all show up at once.
Yeah.
But
he had a good time, like taste testing and eating.
He did.
So
he did.
We enjoyed our little taco bar, and I had tacos for breakfast and tacos for lunch.
Same.
And I'm probably gonna have tacos for breakfast tomorrow.
Some tacos was fire. Had pork. We had like a beef curry taco.
Yeah, that was
some
fire.
Chicken. I got some shrimp in there.
Yeah. Made a mango salsa. It was
straight fire.
We getting off topic.
Still off topic, but them tacos
though.
Fire, y'all. I put my foot in that.
Yeah, she did. Both feet.
Boy. Anyway.
Unrealistic expectations.
Before we get into it though, let's take a quick break.
Okay.
So I can get something to drink.
Okay.
The thirst.
So you thirsty?
I am, actually.
So you thirsty?
Quite parched. Be like that.
I'm not gonna reschedule it. Just go for it.
We back. We biggity back. Back. Oh, we ain't tell the podcast people we was back. We back. We back. We biggity back, baby. And we talking about unrealistic expectations in your MFing
Life.
relationships.
Yes.
Okay.
Because relationships is not just romantic. It can be friendships and family too. It's a little different, but it's not.
We've told y'all this several times.
I hope it's a little different between like romance and
That's gonna be
friends.
real loud for y'all podcast people, and I apologize. I dropped the coaster on the
I should be able to cut that out because we weren't talking. Unrealistic expectations. So why do you think people have expectations that are obviously not in the realm of reality?
TV.
I was gonna say the same thing.
TV.
Movies.
Yeah, just things that you see from the
media.
outside looking in, thinking that it's perfect when really they hate each other.
Social
or
media
something.
is a big one nowadays.
Yeah, that too.
Social media. Hashtag couple goals is hashtag gonna be the death of your relationship.
And that's not to say that you can't look up to somebody's relationship.
Yeah.
But when you're looking up to somebody's relationship, you also need to look up to their struggles.
Yes.
And the way that they have come through them. Because that's what's going to help you in your journey.
Yeah.
The fact that they go on 3 vacations a year is not going to help you figure out how to communicate with your man or woman.
Yeah.
Or a non-binary person.
And even the 3 vacations every year, maybe they had to struggle financially for years before they could figure out how to manage that.
Maybe they still struggling financially and go on 3 vacations, so
And
y'all
just say,
think they got it.
Yeah.
So y'all
you
think
know,
they got
there's, we say it all the time, don't compare because you have no idea what's going on behind closed doors, especially if someone is married. People, the things that people tell others about marriage, it's, I don't want to say a scam, but it's kind of like a scam. Ain't nobody going that hard for nothing. The way people go hard for marriage and getting married and settling down and having kids is the same way people go hard for selling you these fucking diet tummy teas and Herbalife. They be all in your inbox and be everything is perfect and positive and great. There's no side effects, but we know them tummy teas is gonna tear your ass up.
Literally. Yeah, what you have to realize about expectations, that's like dreaming up a man your whole life, or dreaming up a woman or whoever it is that you love your whole life, knowing exactly what you think that they're gonna be like, seeing the man from your dreams on the street and thinking that he gonna be like the one you dreamed of. That shit is dumb.
Yeah.
It's dumb. Because now you've already decided exactly every trait that this man has, and then when he doesn't have the trait, you trying to fix him. The nigga not broke. He's not broken.
He's human. He's real. He's, you know, like,
there's nothing wrong with him. Fix you.
yeah. And I'm stealing this from some podcast that I heard it on. I don't know which one though. I would give it credit. But no one ever fantasizes or imagines about the downsides of things. So as we're dreaming as kids, nobody's going to fantasize about meeting an individual and falling in love with them and then realizing they have mommy or daddy issues or trust issues or they're insecure about something. You know, you don't think about that. You only fantasize the good, how much they love you, how they make you feel, that butterfly feeling. But
which is fine, because there's some of that too. Y'all.
There is a lot of that.
I feel like
but you also have to accept that people are not, this is not Ken and Barbie. This ain't fucking Cinderella. This is real life and like a real other person that has gone through so much in life. And just like you have traumas and this, that, and the third, that other person can and has that too. And they have every right to have that. you can't blame them for being less than perfect when there is no perfect person. That's just not true.
Correct. And what you have to realize is, as long as y'all's good moments, good times, good feelings are outweighing the bad moments, bad times, and bad feelings, you're doing well.
Yeah.
Because some people never get that. For some people, they're in relationship after relationship after relationship that's damn near nothing but bad times. 85% bad times, 15%. Oh, excuse me, guys. 15% good, and they're holding on to that 15% like it's their last breath, when really y'all should be letting go of it all, because 85% bad is all bad.
Yeah.
That's a passing bad grade, guys.
Yeah.
Like, what y'all talking? You just can't. You have to let go of your dreams of the perfect guy, as far as putting expectations on them, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying you can't dream to have a perfect man for yourself.
Yeah.
But you can't know what that is until you have it. Have you ever thought about, you cannot know what the perfect person for you is going to be until they walk through that door, y'all have had a relationship, and you like, damn, this guy is my guy. This girl is my girl.
Mm-hmm.
This is my person, and they are perfect for me.
Yeah.
Because before then, all you're doing is prophesying nonsense, and that's why y'all can't get anything.
And I mainly agree with that. I think, like, for example, when we met, I had expectations in my mind of who I wanted to be with and what would be good for me. Granted, my 22-year-old think I knew it all. There were some things that were off, but I knew that I wanted someone who was kind and understanding and good with kids. So those general traits, but it wasn't so specific that it held me in to where I couldn't just accept my wife for who she was in that moment. How do you manage expectations?
Me personally, you already know how I am. I manage expectations by not having them.
That's true.
And that's not to say that I don't have boundaries or standards or any of the other important things, but I do not have any expectations on where a relationship is going until I know somebody, right?
Yeah.
I can't just go on a first date with you and be like, I expect that she's going to be perfect, and she's going to have my kids, and she's going to do this, and she's going to love to cook, and she's, you know what I mean? Like, that's
good thing
where...
you didn't, baby, because that would have been scary.
I can't stand you. That's where people make the mistake.
Yeah. You
meet somebody, you go on a couple dates with them, or as the kids say nowadays, you hang out with them a couple times because they not dates no more, or some dumb shit. And all of a sudden you expect them to be what you need. They don't know you. How do they know what you need and what you're expecting of them if y'all have never had a conversation about those expectations?
Yeah.
It's just unrealistic. It's asinine.
Yeah.
And I do not understand it whatsoever. Me personally, I don't have to manage expectations because I'm observing, conversating, and continually adapting to the situations we've been in, the things that we speak about. That way, the things that I expect are the things that you expect and are willing to give. Yeah. And I don't have to manage that because you've told me what you're willing to do, and we're moving forward in cohesion on one accord.
Yeah. Any of my homegirls that are listening, this will sound like advice I've given you 1,000 times, because I do see it where, a lot of people within a couple of times of hanging out or being together, whether it's a week or a month, whatever, their expectations like, oh, well, if we do this and eventually and this is the wedding colors, and it's like, not everyone, you shouldn't expect that everyone you meet, you're dating, you have conversation or dinner with, is going to be the person you end up with forever.
Especially when you haven't had a real conversation with this person. And being the age that we are, I wholeheartedly recommend to people to not have surface conversation. And that's not to say that the conversation cannot be polite, but it needs to have depth.
Yeah.
Why are we having conversations about stuff that doesn't matter?
Yeah.
Because you could date somebody for 3, 4, 5, 6 months and never know anything about them, and then as soon as you know the real them at month 7, you don't want to be with them no more. But you could have kind of figured that out in the beginning.
Well, what I see a lot is the expectation is even bigger than the person and the reality of the situation. So people are really just like in love with the idea that this person brings and the expectation that it will last and they will get married and this will be a long-term thing and this and third, my parents will love him. But you're more worried about your expectations and fulfilling that than actually realizing that this person is not for you and this situation is not for you and there's red flags and it's toxic and it's only been a month. But you have these expectations that this person was going to be the thing, and a lot of people cannot detach themselves from that. So they're hanging on to something, expecting it to be something that it never was going to be in the first place.
Or maybe it is your person, and that is the love of your life.
Yeah.
And you fuck it up.
Yeah.
Because you've thrown so many expectations on them that they can't even shine through with their greatness because that's not what you were looking for.
That's not what you expect. That's not what you quote unquote need.
And that happens a lot
too, yeah.
You've met a great guy that actually checks damn near all your boxes, maybe not in the way that you expected him to, but he does. But you're trying to change him so much that you fuck up your whole relationship.
Yeah.
And then wonder why 2 years later he married and happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't want to marry me. We was together for 1.5 years and he didn't propose to me. That's because you didn't know him.
You wouldn't let him be himself. You wouldn't let them be who they wanted to be. You wanted them to be who you wanted them to be.
Or say you meet a girl and your expectation is for her to be quiet, do the dishes, fold your laundry.
But she's the life
Keep
of the
home.
party, and you knew that, like, you just expect her to change? Because that doesn't sound like a good idea.
Or maybe she's not the life of the party, but that's not her.
Yeah.
And you love her, but you expect her to become what you want her to become, and that's just not realistic. So y'all break up, and then she find somebody that is willing to accept her for her, and now she good.
Yeah. And
you texting her, you know how y'all do. 6 months later, like, you was the
it
love
was
of my
supposed to
life,
be us.
You know, I miss you so much.
That's supposed
girl.
to be my baby.
And some of y'all dumb asses text them back. Don't text them back. That's stupid.
That's dumb.
How do you deal with somebody else's expectations, right?
You have firm boundaries and you have a high sense of self-worth and self-esteem, and you don't accept someone's criticism of the best parts of you as fact, or give that merit. Yeah,
the beginning.
It's boundaries, baby.
From the beginning, right? Because a lot of
there's things, of course, of myself that I know I can change, but some things it's non-negotiable. I'm a goofy ass bitch, and if somebody couldn't accept that from the get-go, I already knew it just wasn't gonna work, because I wasn't gonna stop being me. That's dumb. Like, what you think?
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Sorry, did I cut you off?
Yeah. What was I about to say? It don't matter. But yeah, from the beginning of your relationship, you have to cut stuff off immediately. Whenever you see somebody even if they're not comparing you to somebody else, comparing you to their dream man, you need to immediately let them know, like, hey, that's not me. Or comparing you to their dream woman or dream partner, that's not me. The problem I see a lot of the times is you will stay with somebody hoping that they'll accept you for who you are eventually because you love them. And if you never say anything about it, how do they know?
Yeah.
You know? And when you do that, you harbor so much resentment for this person that's supposed to love you.
Yeah.
And you're part of the problem. Because how you resenting somebody for something that you never told them?
Exactly.
You know, if, and this is just an example, let's say you and your girl, y'all chilling, you are a line cook, and you live a very minimalistic life, and it takes care of all your needs and whatever, and you love it. That's the work you love to do. You do not want to be a chef, you want to be a line cook. And she comes in telling you, oh, baby, don't worry about it. One day you'll have your restaurant and you'll be the boss. And you never actually tell her, I like what I do.
Yeah.
I like what I do. I enjoy it. It makes me happy. I like working alongside my coworkers, and these are my friends, and this is the life I like to live. And you feel like they're putting pressure on you. And you never open your mouth. And then you resent them for wanting you to be somebody that you're not.
Yep.
And then you break up.
Yep.
Whose fault was that? Was it her fault or was it your fault? It can't be her fault.
Yeah.
Because she don't know that she's putting pressure on you that you didn't want. Because you never opened your fucking mouth and said anything. You have to stop. People have to stop being timid in their relationship. Especially when it comes to the expectations that others have placed on them. You have to.
Yeah. Because those expectations end up, if they go unchecked, they can end up being, someone else's expectations end up being your shackles. The thing that's holding you back, holding you in, caging you in your true self. And if you don't have firm boundaries and are letting someone just treat you like a piece of malleable clay, then, you know, that's how they're going to treat you. You just have to stand up for yourself. I don't know how else to put it.
I mean, very true.
Yeah.
You have to communicate. You have to stand up for yourself, and you also have to realize that you can't put expectations on others either.
Yeah.
They can't do it to you, and you can't do it to them. Go in open-minded with an open heart, and you tend to find exactly what you're looking for. Maybe not the first time, but every experience is a learning experience. And I wholeheartedly believe that.
Yeah.
Now, that's not to say go out doing stupid stuff, because you could have learned without doing that. But being in a relationship with somebody and it not working out, as long as y'all part with some type of wisdom of what you're not going to accept in the future, things that you did wrong in this relationship, to me, hey, like,
yeah,
that's life. You can never regret the things that you've done in your life, because everything brings you to this moment right now. And I'm just that type of hippy-dippy person. I feel like everything happens for a reason, and it all brings you to what you're seeking.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, definitely.
But don't let the universe bring you exactly what you're looking for and you run it off with expectations that are unrealistic, that the world has led you to believe that you need to be happy.
Yeah. Because
a lot of the times people are literally throwing expectations on people that they don't even want.
That part.
Have you noticed that? Like,
yeah, that
legitimately, part. You asking for somebody that's this way, this tall, this, looks like this, does this, and that's legitimately not even what you're looking for.
It
the
just
universe
sounds
can
good.
bring you that exact shit, and you be unhappy as hell.
It sounds good.
Like,
That's
man,
the trending thing.
I thought he was everything I ever wanted. How many times I done heard that? I thought he was everything I ever wanted. Too many. From too many people my age.
Who are divorced now.
Divorced, broke up with the dude they've been with for 5 years or whatever. Because that's not what you wanted.
Yeah.
You wanted something else. You literally have thrusted expectations out into the universe that you yourself wasn't even looking for.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all.
And I think that's just how much the media, social media, TV, movies, how much it affects how we live and how we go about dealing with romantic relationships, especially, but also friendships and family, where you're not looking for what you want, you're just looking for the default thing, the default setting. You know, so many people, they describe their type and it just sounds like every other person's. That's not by coincidence, it is by design. The default setting, tall, dark, and handsome. And even then, tall, dark, and handsome doesn't mean dark. It means like some olive-colored white guy.
I want a girl who's smart, ambitious, beautiful, driven, wants 5 kids, loves to cook, will keep a good home. Goddamn, fool, she can't be a beautiful, smart doctor
with 5 kids,
lawyer with 5 kids, coming home every day at 3:45 before you get there to cook, have a spotless house. Like, that's unrealistic. Also
doesn't make more money than you, even as a doctor, because
even though she ambitious and driven, she broke.
Yeah.
What? Listen to yourself.
Yeah. These things don't even add up.
Get your head out your ass, y'all.
Yeah. These things
Please get your head out your ass. Like, I mean, it's just not. But don't do it.
And I mean, even if it is a perfect package, quote unquote, with a bow, if that's not what you want, that's not what you want.
It may not be.
If it's not if it's not working out, it's not working out. Some advice that I gave to my cousin, my first cousin, the oldest one is 17. There's like a huge age gap, but I try to be just like her cousin. I try not to get too preachy, but she was talking to me about friendships and her little boyfriend she has, and she basically was feeling like she wasn't like connecting to people the way she wanted, and people were like coming in her life and then leaving and this and that and third. And I was like, you're going into every relationship that you have, friendship, dating, everything, as if this is going to be someone who's going to be around forever, with that expectation, and not everyone will. So they're hurting your feelings because they're not meeting your expectation. But they were never supposed to. They were never supposed to be around for all of your life. They were just supposed to be around for couple months.
She always goes into situations expecting that everybody does exactly what she wants as well.
Yes, naive, but it's my cousin.
Very naive.
She's 17.
Very selfish.
Very much.
And you know, it's just an example, guys. Yeah. Because she's 17.
But I know 27-year-olds who do that too.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all 35. Yeah. Do not carry that with you. Yeah. You gotta let it go. Fantasy is not reality.
Yeah.
You could literally bump into your husband on the street while he's sweeping trash.
Yeah.
Never knowing that he was sweeping the trash out of the front of his own business.
Yeah.
And the man make money. Because you have an expectation that your husband's supposed to be high and mighty, a king, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I guess we had a conversation about kings. Not everybody was a king in Africa, y'all. I'm saying, but a lot of them sheep herders was making money because they own their own businesses, but didn't mind getting out there, handling their business and doing what they had to do, getting dirty.
Yeah.
So I mean, just
other people's expectations can end up being your shackles, but your expectations can end up being the obstacle that keeps you from getting the life that you want, making the connections that you want, and having the love that you desire. Yes,
Facts.
I mean,
that's facts. I mean, that's the best way we can put it. We gave y'all a million examples, told y'all what the shit really is. And either y'all gonna listen or not, and either y'all like it or y'all don't. Y'all can fight me, to be honest. It is what it is.
I saw it coming this time.
But I mean, if you hear, you obviously want to learn something, right? And we're not professionals, never that. But I've lived some life, and I know some things.
Yeah,
okay,
seen some things, know some things
So-
about some things.
just try to take it with a grain of salt. It is what it is.
Sometimes just going with the flow is just
Just
a lot easier
go-
for you yourself, just for your state of mind,
For your
Just-
life. Just
these
allow good things to happen
Yeah.
to yourself. Allow yourself to be happy in the way that it was meant for you to be happy.
Yeah,
Stop trying to make yourself happy with false hopes and dreams.
yeah, or diminish your happiness because it doesn't fit perfectly into a box. Yeah, but like we said, that's our thoughts on unrealistic expectations. We
And
sure do appreciate y'all. We gonna wrap it up now.
as usual. There you
Thank
go.
you.
Script time.
Thank you for hanging out with us, listening to us, watching us. We love you. You love us.
Maybe.
If you do, catch us on Instagram, Wifey, the letter N, Wifey. Also, YouTube. If you haven't checked out our YouTube, leave us reviews, Apple Podcasts, other places. Personally, I like Spotify, but I don't like that Spotify doesn't like you leave reviews. So take it as you will. You can also go to buymeacoffee.com/wifey, the letter N. As low as $1, you can let go of your expectations and give me one of mine, which is that $1. Did that make sense? Was that too meta?
It's /wifey, the letter N, wifey, guys. She skipped the last wifey, but y'all should know that already. But I thought I'd throw it in just in case somebody wanted to be an asshole.
Maybe I just simply need a coffee so I can make it through these podcasts. Anyway,
But it's 11:11, and that's a good time. I always catch it.
Yeah.
Catch it in the day, and I catch it at night, guys.
If you're listening to this on 11/11, comment down below. Oh my gosh.
Alright, y'all.
Oh my gosh.
Thank y'all for rocking with us. As usual, we appreciate the support, and we are out of here. Peace, y'all. Timer got red. I was like, we gotta wrap it up.
Oh.